When was being the villain completely justified? I convinced my boyfriend I had a chronic disease to see how he'd handle it, and the moment I let my guard down, he revealed exactly who he was. I know that sounds extreme, but after months of dating Peter, I realized he never missed a chance to remind people about my family's money. He loved telling our friends about my dad's house in the Hamptons, and that time I took him on a ski trip to Aspen. He used my card for dinners that cost more than my old car, and once ordered a set of headphones and designer sneakers with my money without even asking. My friends called him charming. My parents called him opportunistic, and I started to wonder if my parents were right. That's when I decided to test him. I told Peter my doctor thought I had a serious chronic illness. I kept it vague, just that it would mean more doctor visits and less traveling, maybe even changing my work life. I went all out. I scheduled appointments in my calendar, left pill bottles in the bathroom, and got my friend to call pretending to be my physician. At first, Peter seemed supportive. He brought me flowers, cooked dinner, and told all our friends he'd be my rock no matter what. He even posted a photo of us with some dramatic quote about facing challenges together. For a minute, I thought maybe I'd been wrong. Then he started to slip. It took about 3 weeks. Suddenly, Peter was too busy to come by after work. He missed 2 of my appointments, and when I asked why, he said he just needed a little space to process everything. But his friends posted pictures of them at a club. I told my friends, but they were quick to defend him. They said he couldn't be stuck inside every weekend and was too young to be someone's nurse. When I tried to talk to him about how scared I was, he said I was being negative and needed to focus on the positives. But then he started complaining to our friends about how high maintenance I'd become. He even made a meme out of my pill organizer and sent it to his fantasy football group. Then I decided to raise the stakes. I staged a bad flare-up and texted Peter asking if he could bring over dinner. He left me on red, then posted a photo on his story with the caption, "Boys' night over drama." The next day, he canceled a weekend trip we'd been planning for months because he couldn't handle all this drama and unfollowed me on Instagram. I tried to reach out, but he ghosted me for 2 days. Then I got the breakup text. "I need to focus on myself and experience life before I settle down. You're strong. You'll get through this." He signed off with a prayer hands emoji. I wanted to scream. Instead, I took a deep breath and started saving texts, DMs, screenshots, his self-congratulatory breakup post, and messages where he told our friends he had dodged a bullet. I talked to a couple of close friends and showed them the receipts. Everyone who had been Team Peter started backing away pretty quick. I waited 2 weeks, then I posted everything on Instagram. The fake illness, the timeline, the texts, the breakup, and the big reveal that I was completely healthy. I tagged him, his friends, even his sister's dog's Instagram. My post went viral within our town. My DMs were filled with messages from strangers and friends telling me I did the right thing, but Peter lost it. First, he tried to fight back in the comments, leaving paragraphs about how I'd set him up and how he was the real victim. He went on his story ranting about toxic women and cancel culture, tagging me and a handful of our friends trying to spin it like I had orchestrated the whole thing for attention. But people started unfollowing him. Some friends DM'd him to say they couldn't believe he abandoned someone who had a chronic illness, and he lashed out, telling everyone they didn't know the real story. He tried to organize a get-together at our favorite bar to clear the air, but hardly anyone showed up. He stopped getting invited out after that. He got removed from group chats, and his friends kept their distance. He posted a last desperate rant about fake people and real loyalty, and blocked almost everyone, including some of his oldest friends. 2 weeks after I dumped him, he tried to start over with a new girl, but someone sent her my post, and she blocked him immediately. All the power he used to have in a room was just gone. People ask if I regret what I did, and honestly, not for a second. Sometimes you have to be the villain in someone else's story to save yourself from being a victim in your own.